5 years on YouTube, and let's face it, I haven't made it. There are a few things that makes me feel like I haven't made it on YouTube. The main thing being subscriber count. I've been doing this for 5 years and I've still got below 5k subscribers. I haven't had any big quick growth. I haven't had like a viral video, and also I'm still not making much money off it apart from the £50 a month that I get off AdSense. And if you're out there in the same situation, I get it. It's frustrating. It can feel like you are putting your entire life into this one thing, and you know that if you make it, it's going to be incredible. It's going to be so good, but it's taken a very, very long time to convince you that you are going to make it, and sometimes you still don't even have that. And there's also, like, I know there are people out there that think it's embarrassing that I'm still going and not having the big subscriber count, and I should just give up because it's embarrassing that I'm still trying when I've been trying for so long and I've not made it. But there are so many reasons that I do not want to quit trying to make it on YouTube. Like I say, I've been doing this for 5 years. It's been such slow growth. My first video that kind of like took off was about a year into the process, and even then it wasn't like a big viral video. I think that's still sitting at like 50k, which people might not see as a big video, but for me, that was my first big month, and it literally took like a year and a half for me to even get there. I was getting something like 10, 15 subscribers a month before that video, and once that, it was a Gymshark haul, once that Gymshark haul took off, I got 100 subscribers in 1 month, and that was huge. Huge in comparison to the statistics I'd been getting for the past year and a half. And that was still 3.5 years ago. And then I think it took another year after that to hit monetization, and 1k subscribers joined in together. And then it took another year and a half to get to 2.5k subscribers. And like I say, I'm not even at 5 yet. But I just feel like there are so many reasons that I don't want to quit. But I think something that I need to highlight before I talk about the reasons why I haven't quit is to talk about the privilege that I have in this position. I don't work an employed job alongside this, and I haven't since 2020, because I am disabled, but also because I have an incredibly amazing partner who is happy to support me whilst I attempt to do this, and also to support me as a disabled person who feels like they can't work for someone else. And obviously I feel like that is a really big thing to highlight, because I don't know whether I would have tried as long if I had to work a full-time or even just a part-time job with a lot of hours. I don't know if I still would be attempting this. So that is a big reason why I haven't quit, but it's not the only reason. I think my main reason for not quitting doing this is that I am so confident I'm going to make this happen. I feel like you have to have that confidence to keep going with it, and I feel like if you are attempting to do this, you have to have that confidence that it's going to happen. I'm not saying I don't have wobbles. I'm not saying that. I probably every 3 months I'm like, I think I need to stop. But I feel like you've just got to have that chat with yourself and be like, no, this is gonna work. This is gonna take off for me at some point. I've just got to keep putting the work in. I think it's hard, especially if you have slow growth like what I did and am having, where you feel like, oh, well, it might not happen, because you see these people coming on and literally getting like 600k subscribers in the first year, and you're like, oh well, I'm not gonna make it. But I feel like you have to just push through that. If you tell yourself you're not gonna make it, the likelihood is you're not gonna make it. So if there's anything you can change about the situation that isn't the growth, it is your mindset and just forcing yourself to believe it is gonna happen. Second reason that I feel like I haven't given up is because this is the perfect career for my disability, and I've talked about this before in a separate video, but I just feel like I really want to work. Like, I want to work, contrary to what a lot of people think. I do want to work, and as much as people might like to make it out as if it's not, YouTube is a job, and I try to treat it like a job, and this is a job that I can see myself doing for a long amount of time, whereas every other job, my autistic brain can't deal with it. Like, I've had so many career changes already in my life, and I'm only 26, and it's because I've tried quite a few careers and I can't get them to work. Working for someone else just does not vibe with my brain. Not being able to pick my own hours, nightmare. And with this, I love nearly every aspect of it. I love creating the videos, which I'm going to come on to as a next point, but I love creating the videos. I love the community that it brings. I love reaching people. I love being able to work whenever I want to and making my day suit my brain. I love how it's the same but not too similar, because my ADHD can't deal with the similarityness of other jobs. And I do feel like this point leads back to it's gonna happen, because I will not quit, because if I can make this work and I can make myself have an income from this job, it will support me so much as a disabled person. It's beyond words. It already has. Like I say, I only make like 50 quid a month, but still, it already has. It's so hard to find jobs that suit disabled people, and this, I feel like this is a big talking point anyway with what happened in the UK with Rishi Sunak's comments this past week. But it is so hard to find a job that respects you and respects your disability and understands it. There's respect, but then there's also understanding, and to find that and a job that you enjoy is virtually impossible. Yes, there are reasonable adjustments that the employer has to make, but that doesn't mean they're going to do them. And then it's finding a job as well. If you disclose that you're disabled in the interview process, yeah, they can't outright say no because you're disabled, but it happens. So honestly, having that end goal in mind of having an income from a job that I really enjoy just makes me be like, no, push for it, because you can get that, you can do it. It's just going to take a little bit of time. Third reason, I enjoy making videos. I really do. I'm also trying to learn a bit more about cinematography, which I'm really enjoying. I enjoy learning, which sounds so freaking cringy, but I really enjoy learning, and doing this makes me learn and do things that I would never have done without this. I have a few people comment on that over the past few years, in that like, oh well, why do you do those types of videos? And it's like, because if I didn't do the videos, I wouldn't do it. And yeah, that's accountability for me, but also I hope it's entertainment for you guys, so it's two birds, one stone. It pushes me out of my comfort zone, but in a way that I am comfortable with it. I love making them, I love editing them, and I love learning more about this whole process, and I love YouTube analytics. I don't know if anyone else can relate to that. The last 2 points are kind of similar veins, but that is, I have lovely subscribers who regularly comment and tell me how much they're enjoying my videos, and regularly message me on Instagram and tell me how much they love the video. They love that one and they love this bit that happened. And then that's my next point, the comments. Like, even people who don't regularly comment, so I don't know if they're subscribed or not, on my autism content in particular, I've had so many people say how helpful it has been to their life and finding someone who's made them feel so much more seen. Literally yesterday, I had an NGL submission for a video that didn't end up going ahead, but they said, just wanted to say your autism videos are the most awesome thing ever. Showed me there are ADHD folks with personalities like mine. Like that's enough to keep me going for a few months. Like, those comments, oh, and if you get those comments, let them fuel you. Like, if you're trying to do this, and same as me, let them fuel you. It takes so much, I feel, for people to comment on YouTube videos. It's not like a standard thing to do. It can be a little bit like, if you're not doing it regularly, it can be a little bit like, oh, do I comment? Is this weird? Is this creepy? I don't know. It takes so much for people to comment on a YouTube video. So if you've got people doing that for you, incredible. Let it fuel your creativity and your passion for making videos, and remind yourself, I know it's such a classic saying, but if you've helped one person, that's incredible. Do it for that one person. At the very beginning of this, when I was still at uni and within my first year, I had one person who commented regularly on my gym content. I don't even know if they're still here. I think their username was something like Vindicator. I don't know, I can't remember. It was a V word. They helped me get through that first year like nothing else. I haven't got a clue if they're still here. I don't know who they are, but them commenting and being like, I enjoyed this was good, made me feel motivated. It just makes you feel so like happy. So if you're struggling to stay motivated, look at your subscriber count. Every single number is a person who is expecting content from you. Keep going. And if you're having a bad day, go on your comment section, turn off I haven't responded, and read all the comments. Obviously, if they're nasty, ignore them. People are going to be unhappy about anything you do. That's what I try to tell myself. But look at the happy ones and let that motivate you. But for the people who are here, who are trying to do YouTube, just keep pushing with it. Keep working hard and try and work as hard as you physically can with the space, time and energy that you have. I have really tried to up my game with my content this year. I have tried to make better content, not so much quantity. Subscribers know I've been having a hard time, but quality, I've been really trying hard to better it, and I have been trying to push myself with shorts, and it has paid off. Like, be critical of your content, try and improve yourself over months, not singular videos, but over months. Use what YouTube is telling you to do, and it will pay off. It will. It's gonna for me, and it's gonna for me. Like I say, I have had my best few months of YouTube in these past 3 months, and I am over the moon, and it is so validating. And if you can push through, I'm sure you'll get there too. I will leave you with, you are gonna make it. And I'll end this video, but if you could like and subscribe, that would be incredible. It will help me grow my channel, which is obviously the aim. But even if you don't do that, if you are trying on YouTube, you are gonna make it. And if you're here as a subscriber, we're gonna grow this channel, we're gonna do it. It's gonna be an an exciting year, I'm sure of it. Thank you so much for watching.